Okay, so now I have the pleasure of giving the state of the agency. And last week I had the pleasure of hosting our first ever town hall. It was an agency-wide town hall. I'm very grateful to everyone who made that event happen. I think it was extremely well received from the feedback that I was given, so we're happy to hear that. And the event marked the launch of our second annual employee engagement survey. We strategically conducted the town hall to kick off the survey with the idea that we could highlight all the work that the people in this room, all of the employees here, the executive group, have spent the last year focusing on. It's very important to all of us that our employees know that when they use their voice, we can work together to achieve our ultimate goal of having YCS be a destination workplace. The town hall was broken down into 4 topics, and I'm not going to repeat the whole presentation, but I did want to summarize for the board that we presented the state of the organization, the strategic vision and goals, the current initiatives and changes, and then we discussed why it's important that all of our employees participate in the employee engagement survey. The employees stated that it was really helpful to hear about the agency at large instead of the single program that they're involved with, to know that the agency serves 2,800 individuals and families annually in 15 counties through 60 programs and 44 locations. We highlighted that our net assets of $22 million and how our improved financial stability has allowed us to provide $1.25 million in performance-based bonuses to our employees, an average of 15% direct care pay increase, with total salaries increasing $2.7 million from last year, and that we were able to not only add a 403B match, but make it eligible to enroll in day 1 from hire. We highlighted the addition of 12 properties through purchase and the recent donation of Da Vinci House in Branchburg from a past board chair, Carla Pond. We're proud to say it's gorgeous. We're proud to say that it's licensed and it's open. And we'll be hosting our ribbon cutting in November. So if anybody wants to see this stunning property, when you get your invitation, come to the ribbon cutting. And I really want to just give my thanks to the team. They're scattered throughout here who really seamlessly flew through that process, although I'm sure they might not think they flew through the process, but from my perspective, they flew through the process. We were able to highlight that our employee turnover decreased over the last 3 fiscal years from 45% to 30% in 2024. You may hear 30% and say, gee, that's kind of a lot. However, the benchmark for healthcare and social assistant industry is 40%. So we're well below the benchmark standards. We're very excited about that. We reduced licensing violations across our programs. The behavioral health division went from 16.8% to 9%, which represents a 46% decrease in violations. Adults 8.4 to 2.4, which is a 71% improvement, and DD from 15.6 to 9, which represents a 42% improvement. This was accomplished by increasing our training compliance to 92% and decreasing our physical controls by 21% since 2023. We highlighted for all of the employees that we're not only focused on adequate staffing and their compensation, but whether they have the tools necessary to do their job. Are they adequately trained? Is there a standard work process in place so that you're not so person dependent, but dependent on process? And are your facilities safe, warm, and welcoming? We highlighted all of the facility improvements that the agency has invested in. Is Louie here? No, okay. So all of the facility improvements, such as accessibility-focused furniture at Emmons, Zen dens and art studios, refurbishments at the clinics, the 3 campuses, ADA bathrooms at Greenbrook, Bright Start, Holly Center, Haddon Heights, Sawtelle Learning Center. We also did a refurbishment of the student lounge at Sawtelle, and we put in a walking track at Sawtelle. When I asked the team what they were most proud of, there were participant successes, whether that was community participation at various events, college enrollments, transitions back home after years of placement. One VP mentioned how proud they were of the implementation of the LGBTQ plus support group. It was noted how incredible it's been watching youth self-esteem grow. They celebrate who they are and within their peers. The program went from meeting once a month to them asking, can we meet more frequently? So now they're meeting much more frequently. The attendance is up and the kids feel so supported, safe, and excited to come to group, which is awesome. And there seemed to be a theme through when I asked folks what they were most proud of, and that really centered around two concepts. One was the word collaboration, and one was around the word support. Whether it was the foundation discussing the success of the golf outing, program employee support received holiday party funds, a Secret Santa fulfillment, or allied dollars being driven down to the programs, yoga, music therapy, art therapy, all of those services that are getting to all the programs, strengthening the client and employee experience feedback loop when it comes to success stories, and we're going to see that in the quality of our speakers tonight. We're getting there quick, I promise. And the program needs, which are best demonstrated by all the facility improvements, whether that's through private grants or donors such as yourselves. This increase in streamlined communication has allowed for more programs to benefit from enhancements in the form of special programming, volunteer events, and facility improvements. And it's also led to our ability to expand our footprint. So this is evidenced by our most recent Department of Health Award, $4.2 million for Passaic County Early Intervention Services, allowing 25 new jobs for the organization, and also Parents as Teachers, a Medicaid expansion pilot program with a successful implementation. So we're very proud of expanding our footprint, especially in early intervention prevention services. The team placed a tremendous focus on the employee experience, streamlining the workload where possible, ensuring adequate support where necessary, providing room for growth, continued educational experiences, hosting employee appreciation lunches, employee appreciation dinners to ensure that our employees feel valued and that they feel appreciated. The importance that this team feels connected, that they are growing, that they feel supported. It's ever so critical to me personally, because ultimately, while I love a little competitiveness, we are one single agency. We're here for the same reasons. That's why we work for the mission-driven organization that we do. And I'm extremely proud of what we've accomplished together. And I look forward to blossoming in 2025.